My name is Pam Christiansen, and I come from a family of 9 children. I'm second of 9, and I have an amazing family. I married my high school sweetheart, and we have 2 daughters and a granddaughter. My husband and I are both retired. I'm a retired nurse, and he worked for Budweiser for years, delivering Budweiser, so he had a knowledge of beer. And my sister and her husband own this piece of property, and they put up this, they call it the Coburg Greenhouse. We have right now 3 food trucks, and we run the beer shed. And it's been a lot of fun. It's just, I think it's nice to have a project like this after you retire. Yeah.
That's great.
I'm kind of sporadic. My husband does it all the time. He works Wednesday through Sunday. I come out on Friday evenings and Saturdays because they're the busiest. It's a small, you'll see, it's a small little shed. So getting any more than that in that shed is a little too much. You'd be running into each other. But yeah. And then if we have a special event, of course, I'm out here. Yeah. We love camping. And I have a garden in the backyard. I'm still learning to garden, and it's not always successful, but every year I give it my best try. And then it just family, various things with family. I was in nursing school, which was back in 2000. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up until I was older. I was noticing Raynaud's. And also, I was working out at the gym at school, and I was active, and yet I was so tired, and my stamina wasn't getting any better. So I went to my doctor, who referred me to rheumatology, and I know a lot of scleroderma patients have to go for a long time without being diagnosed. I was very fortunate. My doctor evaluated me, the rheumatologist, did some blood work, and I went back a week later, and he said, yeah, you have scleroderma, specifically at that point, Crest syndrome. Probably joint pain is big, and the low energy, but I also have multiple calcinosis. I have calcium deposits on every finger. I've got them on my legs and on my shin, where I had a large calcium deposit that had to be removed. And the wound took over 2 years to heal, to close. And now I have 5 more where that one was. So it's a challenge. I have tools that help me open things. I have multiple things to keep me warm. If I made the temperature of the house warm enough to keep my hands, without Raynaud's and comfortable, he would be sweating. So I wear sweaters, hats, and I have a heated vest that I wear throughout winter, and even sometimes in the summer and fall. I love the weather changes, but I would probably do better in a little bit more level warmth. What do I want to say, like San Diego or something like that? Yeah, yeah. But I love Oregon, and I love the weather changes, so I'd rather adapt and stay.
You're very flexible here.
I'm too ornery. It's like, okay, if I can't do that the way I used to, how can I figure out the way to do it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think probably the biggest thing is that when you have scleroderma, especially like me, we can look completely normal. And in fact, there are times, especially in the winter, where I have to go to the grocery store, and just the cold and the energy issues and the joint pain makes it very difficult for me to go in, do the shopping that I need, and get back out to my car. So I do at times use a handicap placard, and I feel judged for that, I think. So I think, just because I look normal on the outside doesn't mean that I'm functioning normally, I guess. And everybody's different. We all have different challenges with this. It doesn't treat all of us the same. Be your own best advocate, and go only to providers who listen and that you feel a rapport with. you know, you need to have a provider that will take care of you, and sometimes you have to go through more than one doctor to do that. I have a really good team of doctors now, but it took time to find the right ones. And then have a good support system, and that's where I am so blessed to have the family that I do and the husband that I do. And if you don't have that, then find it, whether it's through a support group or something. Get someone that can be your good friend in this journey. Yeah. I think it's pretty devastating when you hear the diagnosis, and going on Google is scary. But my attitude is, it's not going to beat me. It's just not going to beat me. I'm going to, again, take each challenge as it comes and figure out a way through it. Oh,
Thank you so much.
yeah,
This was
no
great.
problem. I hope it helps.
Oh, this was incredible.
My biggest thing is helping those newly diagnosed, or those, we're all on a roller coaster ride. And you go through good times and not so good times. And when you're going through a low time, or you're newly diagnosed, you need to know you're not alone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that can be really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not everyone
Yeah.
has a
I
good
know.
family.
Again, I'm so blessed. I really am.
I think that's so lovely.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.